He was ready to scale 71 stories with nothing but his bare hands. Rayan activated his climbing gloves, gave them a quick suction test, and began his slow ascent up the glass exterior of the building. But just as he reached the 71st floor, the gloves ran out of battery. Fortunately, the last bit of power let him roll safely back down to the ground. Rayan is a secret agent. During a simulated interrogation test, he broke the department's endurance record, lasting a full hour without giving up the password. The chief asked him how he managed to hold out. Turns out, Rayan never remembered the password to begin with. In a speed test for gun assembly, Rayan was again the fastest.
Şef, bitirdim şef!
One day during a meeting, a high-powered bomb was discovered right outside the training center. There was no time to disarm it. Rayan volunteered to sacrifice himself, planning to drive the bomb to a safe location alone. His teammates were moved by his selflessness. Rayan sped off in a car, at full throttle. But when he glanced over to the passenger seat, he realized he left the bomb behind. Back at base, his teammates could hear the countdown. They were about to run when the bomb went off. Luckily, it was just a training exercise. Everyone got blasted with blue paint. Rayan returned to base, saw the paint all over everyone, and realized he'd messed up again. The instructor called him the worst agent in 35 years. Just then, Rayan got a call. Robbers had kidnapped his grandma. They were criminals he once helped arrest. Now they were forcing him to recover 2 emeralds, one in Abu Dhabi and the other hidden in the Mayan ruins of Tulum. They gave him 3 days. Rayan turned to his 3 best friends for help. Tony, a master driver, planned to get them to the airport fast, but hit a massive traffic jam right outside the gate. After a long, chaotic journey, they finally reached Abu Dhabi. To get into an exclusive millionaire's party, they needed an invitation. Stephanie planned to steal one from a guy, but his invite was on the 71st floor. Rayan chose to climb the building's exterior. Halfway up, the gloves suddenly died. Only later did he realize he could have just taken the elevator. Rayan snuck into the room to find the invitation. Just then, a man walked in. Rayan clung to the ceiling, but his shadow gave him away. The man thought Rayan was undercover DEA and bolted. He tried to ride the elevator down, but people kept getting in on every floor, slowing him down. Rayan raced down the stairs to the ground floor, hid in the man's car, and when the guy got in, tried to strangle him with a rope. But it was a British car. The driver's seat was on the right. Rayan aimed for the wrong side. He got caught by the man's guards. Thankfully, Stephanie showed up just in time to save him. The man fled, but Stephanie still managed to snag the invite. They slipped into the party and finally met the owner of the emerald. Rayan tried to seduce her, but the woman wasn't into men. Sensing something was off, she pretended to be tempted and lured him back to her room. That's when Rayan realized it was a trap. He was tied up. The woman even showed off the emerald, gloating. Right then, Stephanie burst in, took out the guards with ease. The woman tried to flee in a helicopter. Rayan pointed his gun at a nearby fuel truck, forcing her to hand over the emerald. The pilot, sensing danger, took off without her. Left behind, the woman had no choice but to surrender the gem. Later, they found the second emerald in the Mayan ruins. Rayan handed both over to the robbers, who were ecstatic. Legend said combining the 2 gems granted immortality. The moment the gems clicked, a beam of light came down on him. He thought it was a miracle. Turns out, it was just a drone spotlight. Suddenly, police swarmed in and arrested them. Rayan not only rescued his grandma, he became a hero.